school here from the College of Liberal Arts, and they were not officially peer supporters, but they partnered with our program, and CLA led out in supporting remote teaching and learning and preceded the program. So their team this term consists of Benita Blessing, Gilad Elbum, and Lydia Dietar and Katie Hubler. And I apologize if I mispronounced your names.
Thanks, Charity. So I'm Katie Hubler. I'm a senior instructor in history, and so due largely to the foresight of Dean Larry Rogers and robust support from CLA leadership, our peer support work in the College of Liberal Arts launched fast and furiously in March of 2020 to aid faculty making the leap to remote teaching. And we also lent a hand to faculty teaching honors courses. So we're often referred to as the CLA HC remote teaching support team. So over the course of spring of 2020, we helped dozens of colleagues each week through drop-in live helpline conducted via Zoom. Also, we helped faculty through email requests and additional consultations by appointment. We launched websites both through CLA and the Honors College to host key resources, FAQs, and links to our Live Help Zoom room. And last spring, we discovered how how I know this is probably well known to all the peer supporters now, but we discovered how seemingly technical questions about Zoom and breakout rooms and creating Canvas quizzes were inevitably linked to deeper considerations about pedagogical approaches and course design. So our Live Help drop-in platform, it turns out, was the perfect bait to hook colleagues to consider new approaches to classroom activities and new ways to achieve and assess course outcomes. Back in May of 2020, our group hosted a remote teaching symposium, and over the course of 5 sessions, 25 faculty panelists from CLA and the Honors College shared their experiences and strategies for teaching remotely a variety of different classes. We had sessions on large enrollment intro level classes, as well as classes that dealt with high levels of interaction like language courses and seminars. And all of the sessions were recorded and posted onto our websites. And the symposium attracted a pretty surprising number of participants. We had about 170 on a Friday afternoon. And we were really fortunate to have folks from CTL, Academic Technologies, and eCampus in attendance to provide assistance and resources. And we leaned heavily on CTL, AT, and eCampus for a lot of help and referrals during that really hectic spring. So our work this academic year has been directed more at sustaining the innovative and compassionate teaching, which our faculty have increasingly engaged in since March of 2020. And the pivot to remote teaching during a pandemic has opened up possibilities for rethinking and restructuring our class activities, assessments, and our policies. And so although our team still offers live help hours or has offered live help hours during the beginning of each term, and we continue to individually meet with faculty, we've begun to hold Friday forums, which are weekly 1-hour workshops where we talk about sharing successful teaching strategies, fostering inclusive spaces, and supporting students across modalities. And our Friday forums have attracted 80 participants so far this spring term. And thinking about the building on the momentum of our Friday forums, next year we hope to launch a CLA faculty learning community and incorporate more student perspectives into our programming. And we also hope to continue to participate in the peer support network as it will be really important going forward for cross-pollination among colleges. And in terms of impact on students, during the spring, we focused our efforts on ways to engage fatigued students and approaches for the planned return to campus classrooms in fall of 2021. And just last week, we had a student panel discussion with student ambassadors from the Honors College and the College of Liberal Arts. And the conversation yielded 4 key requests or suggestions for faculty from students. And since we're running short on time, I just really want to highlight the first one, which seemed most important to students, in which students really ask that faculty continue to extend empathy and compassion to students as they return to classrooms. Since obviously, many have experienced significant disruptions, if not substantial losses, since March of 2020. And this, from the perspective of many of the students we talked to, seemed to be kind of their central hope for the fall. So thank you so much. I mean, this has been wonderful to be able to connect across the university this term. So thanks for the opportunity. It's a wonderful program.